Hello, everyone. Welcome to Overthinker. Um, so I don't even know how to start this one. I'm just, I'm so sick of myself as I am currently. I don't, I don't enjoy the person that I am, and I don't think I should ask anybody else to do that either, if that makes sense. It's I don't know. It's this weird limbo that I'm stuck in between. So the question today, sorry, the question, should I remove myself from the lives of others? The optimist and probably the correct answer here, if I'm to be, you know, an optimist, would be no. I should just become a better person so that people want me around them and people are better for me being around them, right? I mean, obviously that's the right answer, but it's just never that simple, right? I don't know. I think that like as I am now, currently, I'm manic, I'm a little crazy, I'm very depressing. I don't have much good to say anymore. I I just simply I cannot grasp how things are as shitty as they are when like there seems to be solutions everywhere, and it seems that there are ways that we could fix society. I could fix my own mental state. I could start working out, and it's there's like the constant feeling of even if I fix myself, even if I fix anything, and even if I become a person that's good to be around, that's a positive influence on others, there's also the part of me that says there's no point to that, right? So, like, there's a lot of work that I would have to put in right now to become a better person. And everybody should always constantly be doing that, right? That's always you should never stop striving to be better. You should always be kind. You should always work hard. But I don't, when you get to a point where even if you did those things, like my current mental state, like it doesn't seem to allow me to accept that. And there's this part of me that's like, well, what if so like I know that I don't even know how to put this really. I don't know how. My thoughts are all over the place today. I apologize, but I know that there's a lot of people in my life who seem to care about me, and for some reason I seem to care about them. Now, don't take that, the wrong way. Just take it as like, you know, it is what it is, right? Like they care about me for some reason, I care about them for some reason. I'm not saying that as like a depressing, emotionless thing, but it let I know that me being around them is not good for them. And maybe it's good for me, but isn't that inherently selfish, right? Like, when I know that everybody around me is suffering due to just being in my presence, whether that's, you know, like I'm just annoying them or I'm depressing them or I'm causing them to have to step into conversations that they don't want to or, discuss things they don't want to or I don't know. So like at what point, like what's the tipping point, I guess is my question, right? Like at what point do should other people just say no to me, right? Cuz it's I talk about it before how people have like these deep feelings, or I have these deep feelings or whatever, that they don't make sense, but for some reason they seem right. And getting to a point where I'm not depressing and hating on the world around me constantly is obviously what I guess I feel is right deep down. But at the same time, as I said, it in a world that constantly does the same thing to itself over and over again, where nobody seems to want to be independent, nobody seems to want to be able to take care of themselves, nobody seems to want to fix problems. Everybody's more than willing to just forget about what they believe in. And so in that world, I there's no purpose, there's no point, and I just become this depressing, horrible person that people don't want to be around, and I can't blame them for that. I wouldn't want to be around that person either. I hate people like that. Well, I don't hate. That's excessive, I suppose, but I hate being in the like having to deal with it, you know what I mean? So like it makes sense. Like if I was a good person, wouldn't I remove myself until I'm better, so to speak? But then there's also the point of like, well, social interaction and being around people that care about you and, you know, want to help you is good. But it's just everything that anybody could say. I promise you, I've had the conversation in my head. I never, my mind is weird, and I'm sure there's other people that are like this as well, but like it's just I never have a answer or a thought or a opinion. Now I have ones that like maybe they're more prominent than others, but it always I have so many thoughts at once, and it's almost impossible not to have the negative side of every single thought that I have. Every time I have a thought, there is both the positive side and the negative side, the yin, the yang, whatever the heck you want to call it. And because of my desire to be honest all the time, I always say both sides. I always say everything. And it's just, again, that's made me become this person that is no good. I don't know.
Uh-huh.